Hello everyone. Today I'm here at Crystal Campground in the Quchita National Forest, and I'm going to give you a quick review of this tiny campground. So the first thing you should know is this is a free campground and it costs nothing to stay here, and there's a 2-week stay. The campground is located about 5 miles outside of Norman, Arkansas, but what you should know is that there's 3 miles of, I would consider, very rough road with lots of potholes, single lane, not many places to pull off. We're about 3 miles from the paved road, and it takes about 15 minutes to drive it because you can't really drive much faster than about 10 to 15 miles an hour. And it just keeps getting rougher and rougher the further you go in. So if you go past the campground and you continue on the forest road, you'll come up this real long hill and there'll be a sharp turn to the left. I understand you can crystal hunt in this area, but the road just continues to get worse and worse after this. There's some hairpin curves that are banked so that those people who have like 4x4s can like go around these hairpin curves really fast. Not the best thing in a van. I have a 2017 ProMaster. It's a 6-cylinder 250, and I'm about almost a ton under my maximum. So we took this route around to Crystal Vista, and it was a mistake. I wouldn't go this route again. I wouldn't drive this route with my van because I love my van too much. Okay, so let's get a little tour of this campground. You should note that this is a flash flood area, so if there's a lot of rain, you're going to want to be aware of that. There is parking for the public here. So here is the signboard, and it says that there are 9 sites here. I think they've added some sites since they did that board. And you are here. There are some campsites down here further. I think there might be 4. I think there's a total of 8 here. There's 4 at either end, with the outhouse in the middle and the public parking area. Okay, let's take a look at the outhouse here. I was warned that it might be a hover situation. Oh, it looks like somebody was just in here and sprayed and cleaned everything down. Doesn't smell bad at all. Floor is clean. There's fresh toilet paper here. It doesn't smell at all. That's nice. There is a trail that runs through the whole campground, and I think further, but there's a spring upstream from the dam. I was told by one of the locals who drove through that the spring is safe to drink. So we filled our water bottles, and it was really delicious water. This is the spring. If you want to draw water from it, make sure you get it from what's pouring out of the pipe and not what's in the bowl. Here at the spring, there's this cool hiking trail. This trail goes down, crosses the creek, comes back up, comes along this ridge line with a beautiful moss trail, and then comes down and loops around at the other end of the campground, and then comes out. You cross the creek again with just stepping stones, and then you gain access to the campground again. But as you're walking along there, if you look for white quartz stones sort of cascading down, there's a few places. It'll be cascading down about half of the hill, and if you follow those up, that's where you're going to find the quartz mines that are up there. And you'll see places where people have been digging. And my recommendation is, if you're looking for crystals here at the campground, to gain access to that hiking trail and follow those quartz trails up and dig where other people are digging. And here is some of the things that I found digging in just the tailings of other people's mines. So this is my haul from the Crystal Campground and Crystal Vista. Crystal Vista yielded me this one very nice little cluster, but the cluster is falling apart, so not too bad. I thought there was going to be some phantoms in there, but because of this black debris or whatever, it lands on them and kind of makes them look like phantoms, but they're not. That's a real nice one that I got from Crystal Vista, and I got that like 10 minutes after we got there, and that was the best thing that I found. And then the rest of the stuff I found, here's that black stuff. There's a nice one there. I don't know if this will fall apart, but there are some nice pieces on here, and there might be even more nice pieces inside. This one. A lot of times when you're digging, everything's covered in this kind of orange mud, and you really you don't know what you got until you got it home and you've washed it up real good. So these are just, that's another really nice one that I really liked. It's got some real clear stuff on it. Most of these are like joined points, and then part of that point fell apart. This is that orange. This is just that it's stained with that orange. Some of these are nice and clear. Still need to be cleaned up. This white one here, it's double terminated, which means there's a point at either end. I was hoping to find one of those, and so that was one of my bucket list things to find. Here's another nice one. This one found up near the campground. And I picked up this piece. It's sort of a point here. It's kind of hard to tell. It feels like there were other points that were with it that fell away, and I kind of felt sorry for it. So it's kind of this thick, I don't know, I kind of enjoy it. And, you know, just some other, like this is, I thought might have been a phantom, but it's not. It's debris on the outside. Okay, so we already looked at that one. This one's got some little ones on it. Okay, these aren't really much of anything. They're just kind of some broken pieces that caught my eye. So that's my haul. There's the first campsite, and you can see that each campsite is provided with a picnic table, a fire ring, and a barbecue grill. There's the second one. There's the third one. Then 4, 5, and 6 on this side. These 3 campsites here have the road that runs behind them, but don't worry. There's 0 to 1 car per many hours. And you're sandwiched between these 2 ridges here, this ridge here and this ridge here. And so there's no cell service here. If you get cell service here, then that's wonderful. And there is a little hiking trail along the creek in the back. The state of Arkansas or somebody has built a little dam here, and this is a swim hole for the locals who stay here, and it looks like they have a lot of fun in there. And so there's this nice little creek that runs along the back side of everybody's campsite. There's this big nice grassy area here, and there's the road. You can see the road, but you get like 1 car every 2 or 3 hours that goes by. There's the bathroom. And we're going towards the front and the sign. And we camped in the west loop of the campground. There were 5 sites at this end also, and they were all pretty level. All of them had a picnic table, fire ring, and this really cool barbecue grill, which I used my hibachi inside. One of my favorite things in my van is when it's raining. It's a lullaby to my youth. We also had a few thunderstorms that rolled through, but one morning we just sat and enjoyed the rain. A couple of days that we stayed at the campground, it really wasn't a good day to go crystal hunting for us. So my sister pulled out her metal detector and she went around the campground. She had a lot of fun.
Excellent.
And if you'd like to see the full video, head over to Two Sisters Metal Detecting and see all the treasures that she found at this great campground.
This is
Folded over bottle cap.
Something, piece of metal. Yep, that's it. Okay. So garbage and pull tab so far. That's what it is right there. Pull tab.
It's one of the new ones too.
No, it's an old one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's an old style.
Oh yeah.
It's a beaver tail. It's folded up on itself and there's only half of it, so. It's cleaning day in the park today. This is a 33-35 signal, and it could be jewelry. Let's give it a dig.
Okay.
Are you? Right in here. Well, it's not gold, but it is a ring.
This type of camping is called dry camping or boondocking, and it means that you bring in everything you need, water, electricity, and when you leave, you pack out all your waste. This was a pretty amazing campground, and as we pulled out, my sister said she couldn't wait until we come back, and I can't wait either.